actually ran into not only ice barriers for this video, but some Tistina for you as well. Make sure you guys smash that balloon crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more awesome content. So this is another round of me playing some Gate Guardian here, but I ran into ice barriers here, and we're going to talk about this list at the end of the video, because I think this list is actually every one of these ice barrier lists I run into. I'm so intrigued with how this deck actually, functions and wants to do its thing. So we're going to go ahead, and we are going to go ahead and Magician Souls. Alright, grab the Illusion, slam down the good card. Alright, go ahead and bring up our Suigen. Now we're going to go ahead and mill Kazagen here, which is actually going to be a misplay on my part. I shouldn't have done that, because had I dropped Mseti, I would have been able to do the Giant Trainer play, which might have got me some more cards. But we're going to go ahead, mill off. There's the Mseti on into the SP Little Knight, and we're going to pass. This has actually been a pretty standard form of interruption by a lot of people, this format, alright? Like, it really has felt like it's been really, really good. So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to drop down Revealer here. Now, this is where the fun begins, because this is just discard Special Summon an Ice Barrier from the deck. We're going to go ahead and actually Ash that, which I thought was going to be a good call. But they actually have Georges in the hand here, which is why you control another Ice Barrier monster. We can't activate effects. But if we control an Ice Barrier, we can Special Summon this from our hand in defense mode. And then on Special, we can Special Summon a level 5 or lower Ice Barrier monster from the hand or graveyard. Guess what? That discard fodder about to come back here. Yep, this is probably the most broken card the deck has going for it. Lets you tribute one other effect monster. You get locked into water synchro monsters for the rest of this turn, and then you can special summon up to 3 Ice Barrier tokens, and then this card can modify its level based on the level. Alright, but we're going to go ahead, we're going to make Broken Dragon over here. Yeah, this is the once per chain. If your opponent specials a monster, you can special summon an Ice Barrier from the hand deck, extra deck, or a graveyard, and then change one opponent's attack position monster to defense mode. You'll use this effect up to twice per turn, and if this thing is yeeted by me, you can special summon an Ice Barrier synchro monster from the extra deck. It's treated as a synchro summon. Yeah, this thing scares me. This is the thing of my nightmares. I'm going to battle phase, swing on over my SP. Well, that stinks. I'm going to go ahead and deploy down the good card. Now they're going to make Coral Anemone. Now you're going to be like, wait, we're not locked yet? Nope. Not entirely. I'm going to go ahead and Coral Anemone. They're going to get their free search here. We're going to go ahead and revive. Now we get to go ahead and pop our effect monster and start making those nice little tokens. Oh, look at that. Free level 5. Alright, we're going to go ahead and make Eagle Coral Dragon here. Alright, go ahead and banish, get an extra token. Go ahead and synchro on into the Croc. Oh, what's this? Draw a card. Draw some more cards. Yeah, it was a free draw 3 on the Croc. This is so dumb. Alright, we'll go ahead and get our filter. We're going to go ahead and pop our Sarcophagus. They'll get the free special here. And now it's end phase. Now, I don't know what you want me to do here, because they not only broke our field, alright, they ended on your opponent cannot tribute summon, so I can't attempt to break this. They have the Crocozor interruption. They have Ye Old Dragon over here to float into a Trishula for another interruption. And then this stupid thing over here, while you control 3 or more Ice Barrier monsters, Ice Barrier monsters you control are unaffected by the activated effects of your opponent's monsters that were special summoned from the extra deck. So they have the pseudo protection, and I mean, you see they also play Fenrir and things in here as well. This deck, genuinely, the combo ceiling, in comparison to maybe the Noid stuff and some of the other ideas that have been kind of floating around out here, maybe might not be some of the craziest, but these little Ice Barrier ideas tend to be pretty good. Now, we have a little bit more playtesting here. I haven't ran into any other Ice Barriers, but we're still on the Gate Guardian adventures here. And it's been really nice just to see some of the little crazy ideas. Nice little set 3 here. Ready to watch me get Zombie World Rivalry locked? Because story of my life. Bring down the good card. There's the Souls into the Mseti. Bring down. We're going to go ahead and bring up Mr. Scarlet. There's the Necworld Banshee. Go ahead, bring up the Zombie World. Now, luckily, our little friends over here are now zombies. You ready for this? Everything in the graveyard's a zombie. Oh boy. Guess what? Here come the free zombies. Delicious. Time to start swinging on in. Sark it off the field. Swing on in. Get a little bit more damage in. Set our nice little call by. Pass turn. Opponent draws a skill drain, like the Chad they are. I'm going to go ahead and White Destiny on up, grab a Scarlet. Scarlet Banish, go ahead and Higuera. Golden Lord, eat that. We're going to sit on Spellcaster, which means we're just going to end Seti Wars here. Stop the Golden Lord from coming back, and here we go. Time to Foolish Burial out this second Mseti. Love the fact that it's just recurring. I'm going to go ahead and Skill Drain down to 400, which was bold, just to deploy this body, but, you know, the Sark takes care of this. Swing on in, they're going to Higuera Chum Block. I was like, okay, sure. We're going to go ahead and pass turn. All right, another Lord of Heavenly on the top. Scarlet's going to get ashed, as it should. All right, there's the Lord reveal. And they're going to go ahead and be forced to pass. And our opponent's going to go ahead and hit the concede button. Not really much you can really do there, honestly. You can get really grindy. Oh, hey, we're against Goaty. This is actually a nice little change of pace here. All right, Magician Souls go ahead and drop. All right, go ahead and Labyrinth, Wall Shadow, deploy. All right, go ahead and get our free draw 2 into the Sarcophagus. Hey, I love this. Go ahead and start eating off these terrible small worlds. Bring back our friends. Yeet. There's the Hoppy. Go ahead and stack into the Giant Trainer. Man, this is so good. I love being up to bat. This feels amazing. And we drew a free Ash. There's the SP interruption. So we're on Ash. We have a Called By. Now they're going to go ahead and start setting up the good cards. There's the Goaty extension. There's the White Mirror. We're going to go ahead and actually Ash that, which I really like that play. Quoron Amone. We're going to go ahead and warp out. I don't want my opponent getting the revive. And they have to set pass. So here's the inevitable for you. Back come all of our friends. I wanted to make sure that we can actually put enough damage on the field here. We're going to go ahead and bring up the Wall Shadow on into the Gate Guardian. There's the Sark, and now we are safe to ping for damage. I didn't want to deal with any sort of unknowns, as you say, because I've learned my lesson about some of these face-down cards. They get very, very tricky out here. And this is actually kind of crazy. I hope you enjoy some Tistina good stuff here, because this deck ruined my day too. I'll toss this list at the end of the video here too, because this is pretty good. Alright, we'll go ahead and imperm that. Absolutely. I don't want to see that. Go ahead and get our free Ash. Sure. Alright, they're going to go ahead pop off. They're going to go ahead and make full armored Torpedo. Oh, this is just a full armored deck now. I see where this is going. Alright, Tistina mill off. Go ahead and set. Yeah, I'm not in a very good position back here. This is pretty bad. There's the Wall Shadow into the full armored. Oh, yep. There's the Suck Up. Go ahead and deploy the tank full armored. Go ahead and equip. Well, there goes my tank. Mseti gets ashed. And you know what? That's good enough for me. All right, well, let's pass on over and see what's going on here with these decks. So the first list we're going to be looking at here is our Ice Barrier deck, and this looks honestly pretty standard. I do like the fact that we are playing the 1 medium. This is probably one of my favorite little floodgates that this entire deck has, along with Mr. General Ryo over here. I see that we are still playing the Ice Jade cards, because honestly, getting to Rana Green, this card is the heart and soul of this deck. Like, if you see this, you're pretty much going off to the races, because you're just going to be able to start setting up the free tokens and start smashing through the opponent's plays. Also, the 1 copy of the Freezing Chains is honestly pretty standard, I feel like, at this point in time. The rest of the Ice Barrier ratios, I think, are fine. One of the biggest things you have to understand is, like, the Ice Barriers have so many cards. You don't want to bulk it down with all of the unnecessary options, because once you start to see, you know, all of these dead weight cards kind of doing their thing, you have to optimize. And I mean, all the little free token generators that the deck now has feels insane. So good stuff. Now we have a very, very interesting Tistina list that I ended up running into. I have not seen a lot of Tistina builds actually trying their thing, and honestly, I think the little full armored package here, it might actually be one of the saving graces of this deck, because you saw that it gives it, you know, a little bit more of a defensive play, maybe something worth considering out here for more of the initial setup. But in terms of optimization, I mean, getting to the big Tistina cards, this card is obviously going to be one of the biggest nut things that you can destroy with your opponent. I love the Arrival at Ignister in here. Yeah, never going to get the chance to see that. But you have the defensive plays of this. Ratios on the Tistina cards feel really nice. Returned and Fallen are extremely good. You're going to be using this deck as a board breaker deck, attempting to go second. And it looks like it did pretty well. actually playtesting against this. I didn't think I'd see something competent, but okay. So what do you guys think? Please leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. I'll see your beautiful faces back here later in the day, guys. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.